This is a quick video on some issues I was having and a friend of mine was having with this Fiocchi 223-556 ammunition. This is their Frangible ammunition. I have to use this ammo at my range because the backstop's not set up for regular rifle ammo. Now I've heard from people and just off of forums that this stuff is not very good, and sure enough it really wasn't too good and actually proved to be potentially dangerous. Shot fine for the first maybe 20-25 rounds when we were shooting it from a bench. Then when I don't really know if this had to do with it or not, but when we shot the rifle in a standing position is when we had problems. Now, pretty sure it's the ammo because one, like I said, this is something that people who've used this ammo before have said that it's not good. It's pretty unreliable, doesn't function very well in AR-15s. And the other thing is it was two separate AR-15s. We both had the same problem. Basically, it wouldn't chamber correctly. It would kind of just go halfway up the feed ramp and get stalled there, and it wouldn't extract properly either. And that in and of itself is annoying. It's annoying, but it's I mean, you know, that's just an annoying problem. Obviously, it kind of makes your range session less fun. But what's dangerous is if you see these two rounds. This is what happened when the cartridge tried to chamber. Now this was the first one that we caught, and thank God we caught it in time, because this was in my buddy's rifle. He fired one round and then it jammed, and we were extracting the round, and that's when I noticed that the bullet had been pushed into the case. And it's extremely dangerous because when this happens, an excessive amount of pressure can build up in the case, and it can blow up the gun, destroy the gun, and worst case it could injure and potentially kill the user. I guess that would be a pretty extreme case, but the potential is there. And then it happened again, and this time it was even worse. As you can see, the bullet got completely lodged in the casing, and this, I am quite sure, would have been a pretty drastic kaboom. And again, thank God we caught it and extracted it, and it didn't chamber, and we didn't pull the trigger. So very dangerous situation. I'm gonna be writing them back and trying to get the money back that we paid for the ammo. You know, unfortunately, this stuff is actually extremely expensive. Obviously, it's a range, so you know you pay a little bit more. But there's, as you can see, after tax, it was over $40 for a box of 50 of them, and we were only able to shoot a little more than half before we came into this problem. And even the ones that we did fire were giving us issues. So, gonna be writing them and giving them all the information. I mean, most ammo companies, from what I know, are pretty good to work with. They usually give you at least a refund. So, but I guess the important thing is the guns weren't damaged and neither of us were harmed. So that's the important thing. But just a little warning: if you're shooting this Frangible ammo and it's not working right, just be very careful before you chamber that round. You want to make sure the bullet didn't get stuffed into the casing like this. You definitely do not want a kaboom in your rifle. With a pistol cartridge, it's very dangerous. With a rifle cartridge, it's like, you know, a lot more dangerous because there's a lot more powder and power inside that cartridge. So just a little warning for those of you who may be looking into using this, or maybe already are using this ammo. Anyways, thanks for watching.